All right, so these are notes that are going to go on to page 29 along with your 11-4 reading guide. We're going to be talking about meiosis, which is our second type of cell division that we're going to be discussing. We've already talked about mitosis, which is regular old cell division. Now we're going to be talking about a specific type of cell division, meiosis. And we're going to do a compare and contrast chart. So you can choose to divide your paper in half, like top and bottom half, or left side, right side. It doesn't matter to me. Question?
So we can do that on the back of the reading guide?
If you do it on the back of your reading guide, you're going to constantly have to turn your paper over in your notebook. If it's in your notebook written on page 29, then you just move your reading guide and there's your notes.
I'll do it on here, then copy it.
Oh, okay. All right, so first we're going to talk about mitosis. Mitosis is, yes, question? Yes, I'll post this to Google Classroom on today's, yeah. Everything that we do every day, unless I hit like a snag technologically and it doesn't want to go up, but otherwise I always put the links up. And the other ones have been up too, if you look each day on Google Classroom. Yeah. Okay. All right, so mitosis. What kind of cells in your body do mitosis? Do you remember?
Water stuff.
All cells.
Oh.
And now I'm going to contradict myself immediately, except nervous cells and red blood cells. Red blood cells don't even have a nucleus. They don't do mitosis. And nerve cells in your brain don't ever divide. So when you kill nerve cells in your brain, you're not going to get new ones to replace them. So that's why you want to take care of your head, wear a helmet, so on. Don't say no to drugs, because those things damage your brain too. Okay. Okay. Remember, I'm recording. And so when you make silly comments, I can always just have your parents listen to this to see how you behave in class. Your mom doesn't even know what YouTube is?
Or Google Classroom.
Oh, how about I just send her the link?
Never mind.
Yes, for the record. Class, who was that? Talking.
Stop. See? Everybody loves me.
Oh, they got your back, Amarpreet?
Come on, bruh.
Get off.
The only person that don't like me is Daniel.
Okay, so, hello, YouTube world. Welcome to my 6th period class.
Hola.
The
wrong Hans.
Okay.
The wrong Hans.
Hey, be quiet, man.
I'm waiting.
So much depressing.
I have so much paper.
6th period, I'm waiting. The clock is just ticking. And you're going to be tested on this stuff tomorrow, and I want you to know it.
I'm too smart. It's not 100 on the quiz.
Whether it's a quiz or a test, it's still points that you can't ever get back. There's no extra credit for test points. Once you lose test points, they're gone forever. So you have to do as well as you possibly can every time. Okay, here is a vocabulary term, somatic cells. Somatic cells mean body cells. So mitosis occurs in body cells, somatic cells. And in mitosis, you take a cell that has a full set of chromosomes, we call that 2N, and we create 2 new cells that are each 2N. We call this first cell the parent cell, and the cells that are formed, we call them daughter cells. I highly recommend that you draw this on page 29. Okay, this 2n number is diploid. Okay? Diploid means that you have a full set of chromosomes. That's what diploid means. So there's another new vocabulary term. For humans, what's our diploid number? It's 46. Okay? So for humans, our diploid number is 46. Our full set of chromosomes is 46 chromosomes. So this number 2n is generic. You can refer to any diploid cell as being 2n. It doesn't matter whether it has 46 chromosomes or 12 or 106. Okay? So that's mitosis. We've talked about mitosis. Interphase, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. Meiosis is very similar to mitosis. Change back to black, sorry. In meiosis, we start out with a diploid cell. But we go through 2 cell divisions. What's happened to our chromosome number in meiosis? What's happened to our chromosome number in meiosis? Look at it. In this, okay, so this is your parent cell. And these are your daughter cells. You have 4 different daughter cells. What can you tell me about the chromosome number in each of these daughter cells? How is it compared to the original parent cell? What's happened to it? It was 2n in the parent cell, and now it's just n. If you had to describe to somebody what happened to your number of chromosomes, what would you say?
They disappeared.
Do you have more chromosomes in the daughter cell?
No.
No. Okay, so the chromosome number was divided. It was cut in half. So here we had a diploid parent cell. And now these daughter cells are no longer diploid. They are haploid. So a lot of times we refer to meiosis as a reduction division. Because, yes, we are dividing the cell, but at the same time, we're reducing the number of chromosomes. Meiosis conserved your number of chromosomes. I'm sorry, mitosis conserves your number of chromosomes. Meiosis cuts your number of chromosomes in half. So for a human, remember, your 2n number is 46. That's your diploid number. So what is the haploid number for humans? 23. So your haploid number for humans is 23. So being able to remember what these diagrams look like, it's really important for being able to visualize why is meiosis important. In meiosis, you have an egg. I mean, the result of meiosis is an egg that gets fertilized by a sperm. And that's how you get back to your normal chromosome number. If you didn't cut your number of chromosomes in half, how many chromosomes would your offspring have? Way too many. You'd be 4 in. And having extra chromosomes is bad. Most of the time lethal. The embryo doesn't make it. Now, meiosis is just a little bit different in males versus females. Okay? In a male, the division is all the same. And you get 4 sperm, each with 23 chromosomes. So every time a male, his spermatogonial cells go through meiosis, you get 4 sperm. So males make millions of sperm every day. But in females, we start out with 1 cell. And instead of the cytoplasm dividing evenly, you end up with 1 big cell with 23 chromosomes and another little one with 23. And then this big one divides again, but it doesn't divide evenly. That's supposed to have 23 chromosomes in there. Okay. So you only get 1 egg cell. This one. And these other 3 are called polar bodies. So women, we'll never make as many eggs as a man makes sperm. We only have about 300,000 eggs. And most of those never even get ovulated. Okay? A man makes sperm every day and has sperm ready every single day. Women, 1 egg is released each month. So the chances of fertilization only happens during a window of time every month. A woman can't get pregnant any day of the month. Okay?
How come like some women can't get pregnant because they don't have enough?
Some women don't ovulate. There's lots of fertility types of issues. Some women don't ovulate. Some women have 1 ovary that has a problem, so she's only ovulating out of 1 ovary instead of 2. And they typically do alternate, left ovary, right ovary, left ovary, every other month. Sometimes, because of hormonal issues, they don't ovulate at the right point in the cycle. So it's not just 1 day you're fertile, ladies. It's an entire window of time. Guys, once you start producing sperm at puberty, any day. It's a very frightening concept for some people in this class.
Every day.
Because remember, you're giving off 23 chromosomes, right? Ladies, remember, before you assume that responsibility, do you want to exchange your 23 chromosomes with that person?
I knew you were releasing eggs on our
Okay. So hopefully this clears up the diploid, haploid, and mitosis versus meiosis. So now we're going to watch a video of Amoeba Sisters, and your homework.
This is the worst of the world.
And then you're going to do the Amoeba Sisters video recap.